#TheDigitalNaturalist. Joining nature's global network. Morning mist rises from the valley as data points light up across a digital map, each one representing a discovery made by someone like you. From the Amazon rainforest to urban parks, citizen scientists are revolutionizing our understanding of the natural world. Welcome back to The Digital Naturalist, where today we'll explore how your observations can contribute to groundbreaking research happening across the globe. Remember when studying nature meant solitary hours in the field, carefully documenting what you saw? Those observations were valuable, but often remained in personal journals, unavailable to the wider scientific community. Today, something remarkable is happening. Technology is transforming every nature enthusiast into a potential research partner, contributing to our collective understanding of life on Earth. Let me share a story that captures the power of this transformation. Last spring, a hobby birdwatcher in Minnesota noticed something unusual, a warbler that shouldn't have been there that early in the season. She uploaded her observation to eBird, and within hours, researchers tracking the effects of climate change on bird migration had incorporated this data point into their studies. One observation, joining millions of others, helping us understand how our changing climate affects wildlife. This is citizen science in action, and it's changing how we study and protect the natural world. But before we dive into the various platforms and projects you can join, let's understand why your contributions matter so much. Professional scientists, no matter how dedicated, can't be everywhere at once. They can't monitor every forest, every stream, every backyard. But millions of citizen scientists, armed with smartphones and a passion for nature? That's a different story entirely. Think of it as a worldwide web of observers, each contributing pieces to an enormous puzzle. Your backyard bird count might help track population trends. Your butterfly photos might document range expansions. Your seasonal observations of flowering times might help scientists understand climate change impacts. Every observation matters, every data point tells a story. Let's explore some of the major platforms where you can contribute. eBird, created by the Cornell Lab of Ornithology, has revolutionized our understanding of bird distribution and behavior. Every time you record a bird sighting, you're helping create the world's largest biodiversity-related citizen science database. Scientists use this data to understand everything from migration patterns to habitat needs, helping protect birds and their ecosystems. The platform is beautifully simple to use, yet powerful in its impact. Open the app, record what birds you see or hear, and your observation joins a database of over 100 million bird sightings annually. But it's not just about collecting data. eBird helps you become a better observer. It shows you what birds you might expect to see in your area, helps you track your life list, and connects you with other birders in your community. Then there's Zooniverse, a platform that brings the universe of citizen science to your screen. From classifying galaxies to tracking penguin populations, Zooniverse projects let you contribute to real research from anywhere with an internet connection. The diversity of projects is astounding. You might help transcribe historical naturalists' field notes one day and identify wild animals in camera trap photos the next. One particularly fascinating Zooniverse project is Snapshot Serengeti, where participants help identify animals captured by camera traps in Tanzania's Serengeti National Park. These automated cameras capture millions of images, far too many for researchers to analyze alone. But with the help of citizen scientists, these photos provide unprecedented insights into wildlife behavior and ecosystem dynamics. NASA's Globe Observer program takes citizen science to a planetary scale. Using your smartphone, you can contribute to NASA's research on clouds, land cover, mosquito habitats, and more. When you submit a cloud observation, for example, it helps scientists validate satellite data and improve weather and climate models. Think about that. Your simple act of looking up and recording what you see helps us better understand our planet's atmospheric processes. The National Phenology Network represents another fascinating approach to citizen science. By recording when plants leaf out, flower, and fruit, or when insects emerge and birds return, you help track the pulse of our planet. These observations, when combined across thousands of locations, reveal how climate change is affecting the timing of natural events, critical information for understanding and adapting to our changing world. But perhaps the most revolutionary aspect of modern citizen science is how it transforms the very nature of scientific research. Traditional research often involved a small team working in isolation, publishing results months or years later. Now, with platforms like iNaturalist, research becomes a dynamic, collaborative effort between professionals and citizens. When you upload an observation, it becomes immediately available to researchers worldwide. Your photo of an unusual fungus might help document a species range expansion, or your record of an invasive plant might alert managers to a new outbreak. The quality of citizen science data is often surprisingly high, thanks to built-in validation processes and the power of community verification. On iNaturalist, for example, artificial intelligence helps with initial identification, while experienced users verify observations. This combination of technology and human expertise ensures that the data is reliable enough for scientific research. Let's talk about how to make your contributions as valuable as possible. The key is systematic observation. Regular visits to the same locations, careful documentation of what you see, and attention to detail. Whether you're monitoring a backyard bird feeder or conducting weekly butterfly surveys in a local park, consistency is crucial. Modern apps make this systematic observation easier than ever. They remind you to record data at regular intervals, automatically log weather conditions and location information, and help you maintain consistent recording protocols. They can even alert you when others in your area have made interesting discoveries, helping coordinate community-wide monitoring efforts. The impact of citizen science extends far beyond data collection. It creates connections between people and nature, between communities and scientists, between local observations and global understanding. When you participate in citizen science, you become part of a worldwide community of observers, each contributing to our collective knowledge of the natural world. Consider the story of the rusty-patched bumblebee. Once common across North America, this species declined dramatically in recent decades. Citizen scientists using platforms like Bumblebee Watch helped document this decline, providing crucial data that led to the species being listed as endangered. Now, these same citizen scientists are helping track recovery efforts, showing how community-driven research can directly contribute to conservation. The applications of citizen science data are remarkably diverse. Urban planners use it to design wildlife-friendly cities. Conservation groups use it to identify priority areas for protection. Researchers use it to track the spread of invasive species or document the effects of climate change. Your observations, combined with thousands of others, help build a more complete picture of our changing planet. But citizen science isn't just about contributing data, it's about learning and growing as a naturalist. Every time you participate in a project, you develop better observation skills, deepen your understanding of scientific processes, and strengthen your connection to the natural world. The platforms provide training resources, identification guides, and opportunities to connect with experts in your areas of interest. The future of citizen science is even more exciting. Emerging technologies like environmental DNA analysis, automated sound recording, and advanced image recognition are creating new opportunities for citizen scientists to contribute to research. Imagine using your smartphone to analyze water samples for trace DNA, helping track aquatic species without ever seeing them. Or using artificial intelligence to identify night-flying moths attracted to your porch light, contributing to our understanding of nocturnal biodiversity. As we face unprecedented environmental challenges, the role of citizen scientists becomes increasingly crucial. Climate change, habitat loss, and biodiversity decline are global problems that require global observation networks. By participating in citizen science, you become part of the solution, helping track changes, identify problems, and measure the success of conservation efforts. The platforms we've explored today are just the beginning. New citizen science projects are constantly emerging, focusing on everything from air quality monitoring to tracking light pollution. The key is finding projects that match your interests and abilities. Start with something simple, like recording birds at your feeder or photographing wildflowers in your neighborhood. As you gain confidence and experience, you can take on more complex projects. Remember, every great scientific discovery starts with an observation. When Charles Darwin visited the Galapagos Islands, he couldn't have known how his careful notes would revolutionize our understanding of life on Earth. Today, you have tools and opportunities that Darwin could only have dreamed of. Your observations, combined with those of millions of other citizen scientists, are helping write the next chapters in our understanding of the natural world. As the sun sets on another day of citizen science, data points continue to light up across the global map. Each one represents someone like you, taking time to observe and document the natural world. Together, we're creating a living record of Earth's biodiversity, tracking changes as they happen, and contributing to the scientific understanding necessary for effective conservation. Next time, we'll explore the cutting-edge technologies that are revolutionizing how we study nature, from environmental DNA to satellite tracking. But for now, remember that you're part of something bigger, a global community of observers helping to understand and protect the natural world. Your contributions matter, your observations count, and your participation helps build a better understanding of life on Earth. The world of citizen science awaits, full of opportunities to learn, contribute, and connect. Whether you're identifying galaxies from your laptop or tracking butterfly migrations in your garden, you're helping advance scientific knowledge. Join us in this grand endeavor to understand and protect the natural world. Together, we can make a difference.